doesn't matter because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love.
There is a point. Is there a point to all this? Let's find a point. There is a point. Is there a point to all this? Let's find a point.
The world is like a ride at an amusement park, and when you choose to go on it, you think it's real, because that's how powerful our minds are. And the ride goes up and down and round and round. It has thrills and chills, and it's very brightly colored, and it's very loud, and it's fun for a while. Some people have been on the ride for a long time, and they begin to question, is this real, or is this just a ride? And other people have remembered, and they come back to us, and they say, hey, don't worry, don't be afraid, ever, because this is just a ride, and we kill those people. Shut him up. We have a lot invested in this ride. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up.
And it's time for the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Yeah, there he is. There's Craig. There he is. There's the guy. There's the guy that we all know and love. It's Craig motherfucking Cola.
Yeah, man. What's happening? What's happening?
Hey,
Morning.
Can I tell you what a big dumb dummy you are, Mr. Everybody else is dumb but me dummy guy? You want some of that? You want some of that, dude?
Yeah, I do. I do.
You would, you little kinky slut.
Maybe it has something to do. Who's like, hey, put on your bowling shoes first, so that 2 days later you can lift your arm more than that. You big dumb stupid fucking idiot.
Yeah, how you feeling, buddy? How are you? Are you any better?
I'm feeling like a broken piece of shit, Steve.
That's good. You need that. You need a little. You gotta get that humble.
I like.
You gotta get humble.
Reminded that. Dude, it did. It is. It has.
Stay humble.
Humbled me, dude. I feel like, for the last, at least, let's take out the toddling years. Actually, we'll go all the way up to about preschool. I'd say for at least the last 36 years, I could walk into traffic, a car could hit me, I bounce up. I'm like, all right, I probably should pay better attention. Now I break my arm. This is me. This is all I got.
You got a dead arm?
3 darts are too much.
Yes. Yes. Quick, throw me a spear. Well, I went ahead and revisited Game of Thrones last night. Okay, started rewatching from the beginning. And your whole theory. I won't say the names today because I didn't realize that's what was going on yesterday until it was too late. But the person who I don't know how to say this. Who would you have liked to have taken out the main baddie?
People. There was 3 people that could have, and it makes
okay. You can give the 3 names. Oh, don't give 3 names because then we know those 3. So maybe try to allude to them.
One's the king of the north.
Okay.
One, and this one stretches because I thought that they fucked her character too. Obviously, one is the queen, the dragon queen.
Oh, okay. Everybody knows that.
And then who was my? I had a third. I mean, I like the
3-eyed raven.
I like the idea of Bran being the third one.
Okay.
So
that's what I thought. I thought Bran's story arc was heading towards that direction, right?
To the final countdown.
Yes.
Between him.
The whole point. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, in the very first fucking episode, dude.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And you'll remember this. This is like one of those weird kind of scenes that you forget until it
With
opens.
where they stumble upon the circle, the
Yep.
guy north of the wall. Yeah.
The first scene we get to see inside of the Starks compound
Correct. Yeah. Winterfell.
is someone shooting an arrow and being terrible at it.
Yes. Yeah. That's 100%. He was garbage compared to Arya, right?
Someone else shot the arrow and set a precedence that she will be able to do the things Bran cannot do in episode 1. In episode
Listen, I'm gonna say this one time, okay?
I hate when he says
Think a
that.
fucking mortal weapon is killing a fucking 10,000-year-old baddie who can raise the dead.
Yes.
It's not happening. It's not
Yes.
happening. It's so fucking dumb. Listen, the reason why Bran doesn't do it with a fucking bow and arrow is because Bran can warg a dragon.
He can warg out.
He can get inside of a dragon and like. And you think fucking Daenerys is the fucking dragon queen? Bullshit. He could get inside of the dragon that she was riding. I like the idea of that.
Yeah, boy.
And just fucking take her into a nosedive. I don't want to hear it anymore about these mortal fucks that are gonna. I just don't want to hear it.
Okay, I may have started the show off bad. I did think that was interesting though, because I was like, "Oh, maybe they are trying to set
A lot of
something
foreshadowing.
Up. Yeah,
A
man.
lot of foreshadowing.
Dude, there's so much in that first. I know
It's
we
crazy.
talked about it yesterday, but it is the way, and maybe that I thought of that too. The beginning of a show, they have so much to do. There's so much to be done, and all of it's awesome. But at the end, there's really only a couple good ways to do it, and all of this buildup led up to this last moment, and we as the viewers kind of almost lose sight of that too, that we were just so excited. It's almost like we've heard our song for the 100th time. That first 2 or 3 times, we'll never get that back. We'll never get the first time of hearing Dookie. I'll never get to hear Dookie again for the first time.
Oh, buddy.
I'll never get to hear. I remember where I was the first time I heard Basket Case. I remember where I was in Florida on my couch.
It changed me too, buddy.
Changed me, dude. I went. My entire family went down to the beach. I was sitting in because I used to stay up late and shit. So they'd be like, "We're going down to the beach at 7." I'm like, "Cool. This is vacation. I'm sleeping until noon." Slept until noon.
Cool. I'm
woke up.
listening to Billy Joe Armstrong. You fucking
Exactly.
nerds.
And then that video came on, and I was like, "This is my soul. This is my soul personified through music." And I have another one like that. It was Hootie and the Blowfish. Remember MTV would do that thing in the middle of the night where it would just play music? It was like the only time they would just hammer you with videos, which is crazy. But was that their first one? Hold my hand. Yeah, that one that came on, and I was like, "Oh, there's something in this sauce, baby. There's something in this sauce, dog.
This is a nice little hootie bolognese right here.
It is a nice
little blowfish bolognese.
I like that. I like that. Oh, I do. I love this. Oh, good. Right back into it, eh? Right with the Game of Thrones talk. The one idiot who didn't like our chat yesterday.
He couldn't allow me to be happy.
All right, you ready to get into these topics?
Akwikawanu. What the fuck is that? Is that some kind of Inuit greeting?
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. Not in my chat. This
Knock
is Nick
it off.
Fuentes'
Not in here.
People are really going to think I love him.
You're gonna talk like that on my stream.
I had to explain. I had to explain to my wife yesterday that I'm not actually a fan of Nick Fuentes.
It's impossible to be.
I'm a fan of. See, and this is the fucking
you
problem.
like shit stirrers. You like a good stirrer of shit.
I like someone who can say the things everyone says they're not supposed to say, and then we can finally talk about it.
Boy,
Then we can finally talk about it. Because I was showing videos to Jen last night, and she's like, "I hate you I hate
Pachucha.
that guy,
Pachucha.
which I get. Oh, you speak Wachutu? I could do that all day. We could do that all
We
day.
could
You
do
want to do
that
Ace
all
Ventura
day
2
long.
all day? I'll do Ace
All
Ventura 2
day
all day.
long.
All right, let's
I
go into our
forgot
first.
about the 3 darts comment. That's probably what got that going on. Quanchocha!
Yeah, definitely, but not the Akwi Kiwanu.
Kikawanu.
That missed me.
Yeah.
That missed me.
Shish
Guano.
kebab. Shawshank Redemption.
Chicago. Oh, got him. You're out.
Dude, my dad had a buddy. This happens every now and then. My dad had a buddy who was like that tribal chief's white doppelganger. Like he looked just like that guy.
The big old dude?
The
big
big
old
guy.
boy?
The big spitter.
No, he spit on him. They were all covered in spit from Jim
Well,
Carrey.
they all spit on each other. It's
Mm-hmm.
let's
That
not
was
get
my
me- let's
fucking
not get me hard
hottest.
this morning.
Yeah,
Let's
that
not
was the
get me hard.
hottest.
Let's not do that.
We're
Let's not
shutting the
do
show
that.
down early.
I'm wearing gray sweats, but I'm trying to have a children's show here.
Ooh, the ladies just started to tune in. They're like,
Yeah, I'm standing up here, you
Goddamn Jezebel.
He's got on gray sweaties. Everyone join.
Sweaties on. So slutty in his sweaties.
What do you got, dude? I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. Button up, dude. Well, we were talking about a book club or we were basically talking about
We started a book club. You just didn't want to do it because you hate God.
how Americans can't read. No, I'm not reading Sacrilege, okay? You guys read Did you guys finish that?
Oh yeah, you're not reading.
Did you guys finish it?
You're just gonna go
Voiding the question.
dance at the altar of sacrilege. I'm about halfway through.
Hey, you guys started it a year ago, so that's pretty good. Pretty good time.
What a year ago, but you're right. It has been
6
some
years
downtime
ago.
because we do stuff. It's more important. Here. This will blow you away. This will blow you away, and it's going to really piss you off too. Because whenever we all go to heaven, you're not going to.
That would be the sickest thing ever. Wherever everybody else is going, and I get to go elsewhere. Fucking heaven for me. That's
Oh,
heaven
I
for
get to
me.
try all these same jokes on new people. Fuck yeah,
Heaven.
fuck those people. I'm out here.
I'm in heaven. I'm
What
in
can I
heaven.
say except you're welcome. Here's an interesting little tidbit of information that you might like.
I don't like it already.
It's actually more important, Steve, for you. Rather than read the Gita, it's more important that you eat the dinner. You have to eat the meal. It's
dinner?
actually non-negotiable. It's not like you don't get to be like, no, not really for me. You don't get to do that and go to heaven. You have to eat the meal. It's been explained to me by several
meal?
different people.
that
when you
shit
go
they
to
were
the
trying to
temple-
pass off as food.
Buddy, you cannot talk about it like that. Merton Hanks. See Merton Hanks in his living room. Oh, he's Ray Lewiston. He's Ray Lewiston. Now he's Merton Hanks.
I'm Merton Hanks. I'm taking him through all the 90s freaking. Hold on, let me. Was that something like the Dirty Bird? That was the Dirty Bird. No, it was like,
Oh, bro. Dirty Bird was fucking this.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I made Craig do the Dirty Bird and he just broke his arm.
Jamal Anderson, the ghost of Jamal Anderson, just chopped my arm off.
Jamal, dude, he got you.
Jimmy Jamal? That's Adam's Family Values. Jamal? Jamal? Jamal.
Yeah, everybody knows that. All right, what were you saying? Oh yeah, you don't eat the food at the thing. You're
You
gonna
have
die
to
or
eat the
something.
food. You have to eat the food, dude, because they're
I
God's
can't.
leftovers. You have to. You don't have a choice.
Well, I can't, so that's impossible. It's like some things, I can't go to Jupiter. You want me to go to Jupiter? Same diff. Same exact diff.
I don't actually know how they handle food allergies in that culture. 'Cause
Listen,
that's
I've
the
seen the
only way
street
you're-
vendor
It's the only way you're
videos.
getting out of this. Okay, it's the only way you're getting out of this.
I'm a white guy. I've seen street vendor videos. I'm lumping it all in one thing. They're probably preparing it with their feet back there, and they got cups that they're going back and forth. And I watch travel videos. I'm well traveled. I've watched a ton of YouTube travel videos. I know how the world works. Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
I know
good.
exactly how things work in this world. I've watched YouTube guys travel to different countries and tell me what the hell's going on out there. 'Cause I ain't leaving this sanctuary of my sweet and salacious home. How's your vitamin regimen going, dude? I know my vitality has been.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm on top of the rebirth. I didn't start the cleanse. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna
Oh, you
do
don't
it
have to
right
do that.
now,
You're
bud.
gonna cleanse.
Oh,
You're
I'm going
cleanse
to.
it?
If I end up shitting myself in the middle of this thing, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Always is. Every time you poop, you're like, "This is your fault." You send me a picture of it. You're like,
I probably need to
this
be
is
more
your fault."
deliberate about actual vitamin supplementation. Clearly, I can't fucking raise my arm.
Yeah, something's going on internally.
Something's going on in my body.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's sugar. It's all for all of us. It's sugar. You could take 0 vitamins. It wouldn't matter if you could just cut sugar out of your diet, you big fucking dummies. Like all sugar, which means everything that's processed and carbs and all that break down to sugar, cut them out. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Yeah,
Go to
no,
your
you're
room.
not wrong. That's
Cut
the
it out.
balance game I'm playing because sugar is delightful. I get sugar from cutting out all sugar is tough because like a lot of stuff has a little bit of sugar in it, and then you're going to all that dumb diet bullshit that has all different bullshit in it that's just as bad. So I'm gonna keep a little bit of sugar in my life because I'm so sweet. I'm a little sweetheart, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here's where I do my business. What are you cracking into? You got a little mainframe or something? What are you doing over there?
Yeah, I'm hacking. I'm sending the links to people asking for the links.
Oh, nice. We
No
got people
links.
asking for links.
We got people asking for the sneaky links. They're like, "Wait, what's the sneaky link? What's that sneaky link? I want to
Craig, America's dumb. We can't read. What books should we start out with? Because I'm not reading religious text because that's nonsense.
Well, I don't have any. I mean, I don't have any good news for you then, bud, because I'm right with the Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want to learn? You know,
I think
What-
I should.
like, what should everybody read? What do I think everybody should read?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna look it up. What are the top 10 books everyone?
I mean, the
should
Four
read?
Agreements. The Four Agreements is a good place to start. Four
Yeah, but is that some
Agreements.
sort of like new age hippie bullshit?
No,
man?
not really. It's just about carrying yourself like a fucking respectable human should.
I don't like that. What about To Kill a Mockingbird? That's fucking great. All right, it says top 10 books everyone should read. To Kill a Mockingbird, did read that way back in the day. Could probably revisit it because a lot of these I read 6th to.
Oh, we talked about
12th
the
grade.
classics. We talked about the
Yes.
classics.
That's where this is going. Remember we talked about it a few days ago. That's why I have this
Yep.
whole segment now. We can talk about the classics. We said we were just talking about this on the phone. Don't act like this is like new. God. 84. 84 I've never read. 1984 by George Orwell. Never read it, but I did just listen to it last year or the year before.
Well,
That's a wild.
Oh,
it's a wild book, dude.
That Doors of Perception, the foreshadowing. I mean, yeah. I right now I'm like 1984 fatigued.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know,
Dude.
like it's like
Yeah.
okay, well, when fiction becomes nonfiction, you know.
Have
I
you
don't
read
know,
a
man.
Brave?
What I signed
have you
up for?
Did they make you read a Brave New World ever?
Yes, I've read
Yeah,
Brave New World.
Yeah, they
That's what-
that was
Aldous Huxley he's the man, dude. I said Doors of Perception, but I meant A Brave New World.
yeah, he wrote that though too, didn't he?
Yeah, he wrote both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both,
We're not
both
one of the
solid,
dummies.
Both solid books.
I've never read Doors of Perception.
Oh, it's dude. That's like you can read that in a day. That's
really?
really fast. It's a really fast read. Yeah, it's worth your time.
Okay. Now this one kept coming up as the top book to be read, and I've never read this. I remember my sister had it, and I gave it like a scan one time. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald.
We had to read it in school.
You did? Yeah, we never had to read that one.
Yeah.
Good? Is it good or is it? Because it didn't.
Okay. It's okay. I mean, it it covers, the Great Depression era. And I always feel like some stuff like that is written from I think it was like kind of in vogue to, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there was a better time for opulence than the 20s, or like the stark difference between, opulence and the poor. And so maybe it's got a little bit, it's become relevant again, it's okay.
Okay. Number 4 is Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen.
Okay.
Themes: social manners, morality, marriage, witty courtship between Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy. That book was written in 1813. So right now, To Kill a Mockingbird was 1960. 1984 was written in 49. The Great Gatsby was written in 25, and Pride and Prejudice was written in 1813. 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, 1967.
I've not read it.
No, me neither. A magical realism epic that tells multi-generational story of the Buendia's family in a fictional town of Macondo.
Okay.
Ooh, Macondo. Where is
Mohongo.
Oscar Mohombo?
Oscar
Thank
Mohombo.
you.
We
Okay,
had a nice little sandwich with Oscar Mohongo over the
Oh,
weekend.
he's the best. They're the best. Those sandwich people we ate with are the fucking best.
They are pretty good.
The Odyssey by Homer.
Oh yeah, one of my faves.
Yep, that's a good one. I liked
One of my
reading that
absolute
with the group
favorites.
because I loved getting everyone's kind of ideas, because it does, the way that one's written, it kind of allows you to kind of build your own. Well, I guess all these, the way they're written, you get to build your own stuff. That's why book clubs are good, because you're thinking one thing and then someone hits you with another idea of shit that they picked up on, and you're like, oh damn, I never freaking thought of it like that. That's the whole point of what we're doing. I'm dumb. The Republic by Plato is at 7. The Count of Monte Cristo, which was written in 18.
I have read it. It's been a long
Dumas?
time since I read The Count of Monte Cristo. Been a
Alexandre
long
Dumas.
time.
Dumbass.
Dumbass.
Remember that
It's
commercial? Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky.
Dostoevsky.
A
I posted
profound
a Crime and Punishment quote yesterday that was heavy hitter, dude. Heavy
Really?
hitter. Oh,
Get it
buddy,
up,
boy.
get it up, dude.
I'll pull it up. Heavy hitter, boy.
Then number 10 on that list was On the Origin of Species.
What? Who's that?
That is Darwin, Charles Darwin's book.
Oh, you're talking about evolution. There are this was what the meme said. There are whole books on psychology that don't get anywhere near this paragraph from Dostoevsky. Above all, don't lie to yourself. The man who lies to himself and listens to his own lie comes to such a pass that he cannot distinguish the truth within him or around him, and so loses all respect for himself and for others. And having no respect, he ceases to love. And in order to occupy and distract himself without love, he gives way to passions and coarse pleasures and sinks to bestiality and his vices, all from continual lying to other men and to himself. The man who lies to himself can be more easily offended than anyone. You know, it is sometimes very pleasant to take offense, isn't it? A man may know that nobody has insulted him, but that he has invented the insult for himself, has lied and exaggerated to make it picturesque, has caught at a word and made a mountain out of a molehill. He knows that himself, yet he will be the first to take offense and will revel in his resentment till he feels great pleasure in it, and so pass to genuine vindictiveness.
Woo, dude! If that ain't some stuff right there, brother, that's Crime and
How
Punishment.
about that? That's Crime and Punishment.
You know what Crime and Punishment reminds me of? Major League, when they're all reading those cliff notes on the plane, and I think Roger Dorn throws Crime and Punishment to Ricky Vaughn. He's like, "Here, Ricky, you could read this one." And then there's like, "You got Moby Dick?" Again, Willie Mays Hayes. He's like, "Oh, you got Moby Dick?" And do you remember that part of the movie?
I do remember that part.
That's
yeah.
the vitality, dude. That's the vitality. That's the L-theanine. That's the omega-3 fatty acids. I just got those in the mail today. It's my magnesium. It's my collagen peptides. It's my muscle milk. It's my creatine. And I think that's all I'm on. I'm on it, baby. I'm on some stuff, dude. I'm on some stuff. So we're going to talk about, I do want to read one of these. It's getting to be the winter. I want to turn my room into a sleep sanctuary so that way all my electronics maybe stay out of my bedroom. I'm not cutting out sugar totally. I can't do that. I know that's what I need to do. I have heard awful things about a sugar come down. I have been like where I do those 3-day fasts. I do get a phenomenal headache like day 2. And a lot of the experts or whatever.
Day 3 is your big hurdle. If you can push through day 3, then you can go for a while and feel, and it starts to have the reverse effect, because it's going to be tough those second and third days for
yes.
Sure.
Yes, the second day leading into the third, you're like, I don't know if I can freaking do this. Yeah, boy, rebirth it all over us, boy, rebirth it. I like some more rebirth. Oh, dude, I'm like a little Delacroix.
Gabriel from Rebirth sent me a message the other day. Said one of the Hoosiers shouted you guys out in the notes of their purchase online. So thank you to that Hoosier.
Thanks, Hoosier.
That's how you. That's how you show out for your peeps, dog.
Support the sponsors.
Who knows? Maybe we'll all just get smarter and healthier together.
Well, I would like us to get a little bit smarter and healthier first. That way we can stay in a leadership position. Because if we start feeding all these people all the smart drugs, then they're all going to be like, oh, what do we need Stephen Craig for anymore? We don't. So let's kind of, let's do what
you're right. You're
good
right.
leaders do.
Let's do what like road crews do, which is like only build the road so it's good for like one day. And then they got to start the project all over because tomorrow they're going to need a good road too.
Don't you dare get me started. Loughborough exit has been closed for 8 years, so I decided
What's going on with
take
that?
it. I tried to take it because I'm like, ooh, let's see what they did. The Loughborough exit was the worst.
Oh, is it open now
in St. Louis?
So our friends go into the Spanish Society for New Year's. They'll be able to get off easily. Oh, okay, that's good.
They won't be able to get off easily because it's the same fucking exit. They have done nothing, and they didn't fix the bridge. I for the life of me, I don't know what they were doing on Highway 55.
They were extending
55.
They were only making 55 wide. They don't give a fuck about that road up there. I don't know how you extend 55. You tear that shit down and you make it the same. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
The bridge there of the one going over, it's not Loughborough. Yeah, it is. Loughborough goes across the highway there. It's insane. It hasn't been. It's been like touched up. It looks like someone came with mortar and we're like, there's some holes. We'll just fill those up. I'm like, this is insanity. It's damn insanity. So we're gonna pick a book though, and if people want to be a part of our book club, they can. I do want to. I'm gonna play some audio. Craig, you should be able to hear it too. But what you were just saying about the crime and punishment kind of made me think about this a little bit. So. This guy asked ChatGPT. He's going to describe. Do I want to do this? This guy's got great. This guy is Seggy Said on TikTok. SEGGY space SAID. And here we'll go with this one. This is about like Jesus, Muhammad. If all of them were in a room together, what they would say. He also did an experiment with AI where he asked him what the world looked like in 2,500 years. I think I'm going to do that
about the future. It says some wild shit. So I said, speak as a post-human intelligence professor from the year 3025, analyzing 2025 as the age of misdirection. I want you to try and answer as if you're briefing other scholars who study our mistakes as a cautionary tale. Here's what I said. I said, what was the greatest illusion humans believed in 2025? It said that you were informed. And I said, does that mean that we weren't? And it said, you consumed headlines like candy and mistook the sugar rush for knowledge.
Headlines for candy and the sugar rush for knowledge, dude.
What a line. I said, what do you think we were actually hungry for? It said certainty. And I said, why is that? It said, because uncertainty required thinking, and thinking required stillness, and stillness terrified you. I said, what did humans in 2025 do with their freedom? It said, you traded it for convenience. And I said, and what happened because of that? It said, instant gratification rewired your species faster than evolution could protect it. It's hitting hard right now. I said, what do you think success meant in that era? It said social proof. And I said, what did that look like? And it said humans became audience members in their own lives.
Ooh.
Last question. I said, did any of us resist change or do anything about it? It said yes. And I said, who were they? And it said the ones who remembered how to be present in a world that begged them not to be.
Remember to be present in a world that begs you not to be. Fuck, bud. And a lot of that shit we've been kind of talking about the last few years, like that shit we gotta, we're as connected as we've ever been and as disconnected as humans as we've ever been. It's wild times. It's the sign of the times. I'm Harry Styles. Ooh, what are you munching on, you little muncher? Greg's taking his pills right now.
Little BPC 157.
Was that peptide?
And, yeah, it's a peptide, and then little digestive aid, Cleanse.
Anal cleanse?
Time to-
Nice, dude.
Anal cleanse. I like it to be like a whistle up there.
Me too. I like when it's clean up there too. Greg, hit him with the whistle solo. Is that the Kill Bill whistle?
Yeah. Oh.
That's what it kind of sounded like, dude. All right, so we're done with Uncle Sam. I think we're done. We're going to pick a book to read. We're gonna
Hey,
read
Uncle
something.
Sam, put your name at the top of his list.
The graphic is Uncle Sam standing at a... Oh, can you see
Oh,
it?
I can see it. I can see it now. It's good stuff.
An homage to Billy Madison.
Dugout Rarudo?
ChatGPT will not write in cursive.
It doesn't know
I'm like,
how.
I'm like, hey,
like
write
these
those.
dumb
I know. I'm like, hey, write those words in cursive, and it's like, I can't. I can't do it.
I
I'm
guess
like,
then
okay.
because it makes it like a graphic instead of. Well, it's already a graphic. What the fuck? Why can't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, we talked about Nick Fuentes earlier.
Yeah, we did. And I'll tell you what, man. You can make a lot of money if you just, really say some really wild shit you're not supposed to. You really can.
We've talked about the internet being fake and filled with bots, and I'm convinced nothing is real anymore. So like when these streamers,
I appreciate you embracing your schizophrenia. I think that
thank you.
It's a great
It's
it's
about
a great
time.
character arc. It's a great character arc. It really is.
Yeah, nothing is real. And that's what we're noticing right now. And that's another thing with the 6-7 thing I didn't mention yesterday, but the 6-7 thing is so ridiculous to our generation and the generation above us. But I feel like the kids think that is the same level of ridiculousness as a politician answering a question like, what do you think about healthcare? And they say, that's a great question. I'd like to say this, that the people that I'm representing, they have championed me for years, and they go into this whole diatribe that has fuck all to do with the question. That's our version of 6-7 to the kids. They look at us and go, you guys are fucking just as, you're dumber than us. We know this is dumb. You are all playing a fucking game where you allow these people who are in control to just spout off fucking nonsense. Like, I've been trying to pay attention to the Minnesota fraud thing and the because I'm very interested, like, whenever they're like, Dearborn's being taken over by Muslims, I'm like, Jesus Christ, okay. Then I check it out a little bit, and I'm like, okay, there might be something here. Same thing with the Somalians. I'm just trying to figure shit out so I know where to direct my racism, because right now it's just, like, in the holster. I gotta know which direction to spray this shit
burning a hole
out
in my
of.
pocket. This racism burning a hole in my pocket.
I gotta use this racism before the first of the year, or I'm gonna lose it.
Or you're gonna lose it, dude.
My rollover racism, it's like old minutes on singular. They roll over to the next month if you don't use them. 2026 is going to be nuts.
They're blowing. Xenophobia is 40% off right now. 40% off through the rest of the year.
I didn't get my Black Friday xenophobia, or I'm
No,
sorry.
you didn't.
They don't call it Black Friday though. Don't.
That's what you want to do?
Don't turn me into Nick Fuentes. Don't turn me into. You gonna make me Nick Fuentes?
You really gotta start saying it like this, Steve. Okay?
No, see, that's just not a great Nick Fuentes impersonation. I wish you stopped it.
This is what he does. He sits there. He talks like what's that SNL character?
What's
Or
with the
maybe it's
eyes though? I don't get
TV.
the eyes. I don't
He
get
says,
what you're
"Isn't
doing.
this what it is? I just got a stupid fucking smirk on my face."
Like fucking, he's like problem child.
He is a little problem child ass.
Yeah, he's a fucking problem child. He looks like an Oni mask.
See, but now you're kind of making me like him more the way you're acting.
I'm
now.
sure.
Yeah, is that what you're doing?
You didn't need permission to like Nick Fuentes.
You know what? You did it. You solidified it. I like him now. Thank you. You did this to me. You did this.
Blame it
I'm
on
gonna
me.
get.
Whenever we go to get canceled, like, and Steve, he liked that famous racist commentator. Nick Fuentes. He's like, no, I did not. No, I did not. I didn't
Craig
like him
made
at
me.
all. Steve said he
Craig
hated
made me.
him. Until Craig said he hated him, and then my hands were tied. I had to like him.
It's just anybody who gets picked on, I'm like on their side.
Yeah.
Tell them about
Yeah.
the
Stuff.
Patreon.
Okay, well, we have a Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/HoosersFist, for $1.99 a month, you're going to get exclusive content. In that exclusive content, you're also going to get a chance. You're not even going to get a chance. Well, you will have a chance. One of you is going to win the prize that we're giving away. One of you will take that prize. One of you will be grateful for the prize. And there's literally nothing you can do about it. Be like, no, you should really give it to somebody more deserving. That's not how this works. You're taking the prize that you won, little dummy. Okay, you're taking the prize. You're taking the prize, and we don't want to hear nothing about it.
Come
All
on,
right,
LD. Come on,
All
LD.
right, little dum-dum. Okay,
We're gonna LD squared. LD squared. Little dum dum.
little dumbass dumb dude.
Little slap ass, dude. Fucking little. All right, so that's what's going on. Yeah, he says he doesn't like him, but he feels the need to show me videos of him every day, is what Jen says. And you know what? I decided I'm going to like Nick Fuentes even more now because I've showed you videos one day. I showed you videos one day. I showed you 2 videos just to try to get you to know what's going on in the world. Go ahead, woman. Stick your head in the sand. That'll get it done for us. Every day. I'm showing her videos of him every day. I showed her 2 videos.
Dude, why are you hitting your wife up with fucking
Old Nick videos.
It's just because he said I don't think I showed her the one, but he's like it's great. It's hilarious.
He's
but
talking about
everyone's
beating the shit out of his wife. Is that the one? That's
yes,
the one
where he's
showed
like,
his wife.
"Hey, go do something with your hands." He's like, I'll do something with my hands. I'll throw you through a fucking wall. That's hilarious. I'm never going to throw anyone through a wall. And I don't think it's cool when they do throw someone through a wall. But saying it, because I'm not supposed to say it, it's great. It's funny. I don't know. I don't really care anymore. That people want to fucking...
that's fair. Listen, for what that is, we talked about this yesterday. For what that is, we're getting to a point where it's like, you can't tell me what I am and you can't shame me. However,
no one can.
If it becomes a part of the bit that it then be like if you start saying things ironically and then they become like your behavior unironically, that could present as problematic. That could
so you
present
joke
as
about
problematic.
You joke about putting a woman through a wall, and then you actually put a woman through.
And
a
then
wall.
the next thing you do, you hear about maybe a guy throwing the wall, and then you're like, well, maybe she should have been listening a little better. And then next thing you know, you have a whole generation of abusers, Steve. And this is not a laughing matter.
I think good always wins. I think good thoughts. I think good ideas. I think they always
you're wrong
win.
about that.
I think it's in the DNA strand to allow the best parts of humans or the parts that are supposed to be carried on. That's the game plan. That's how this code is written, I think. So yeah.
Okay.
Jen, I'll be sending.
Hold
on, I got to send a few messages to Jen.
Real quick.
Real quick, I got to send her these new updates I got. Got it sent over. Got it. Should
It's
get a
just
new one.
it's just a GIF of Ben Stiller and fucking Happy Gilmore, and it's just like,
Yeah. See, but then you do that, then next thing you know, you're fucking slicing old ladies' heads off. You can't do it.
you
Yep.
can't do it, dude.
Don't
what
do
I'm trying to
this
tell
about
you.
an old lady, because you'll next thing you know, you laugh at that. Then you see an old lady get decapitated, and you're like, oh shit, that wasn't that bad. That was actually kind of freaking awesome. Like Ned Stark cutting off the head of the people who leave the wall, and you see a couple old ladies get beheaded, and the next thing you're into it. Next thing, that's the only thing that's getting you off.
Dude.
Story as old as time.
It is. It's a tale as old as
time. So, yeah, I'm just at the point that I'm never, ever, ever letting anyone's thoughts, opinions, or words affect anything that's going on in my life, because I only get one life, and I'm not even sure if anyone else is real. There's no evidence that anyone is real. So why do I give a shit what people I'm not even sure are real are saying to me? Now, if my dad says something to me, if you come at me, if one of my good friends comes at me, Jen comes at me, my kids, and they have something thoughtful to say to me, I will 100% listen to it. But anyone else who doesn't have a fucking clue who I am, what I've done, where I've been, I give absolutely zero shit.
Well,
I
think that's a healthy place to be, bud.
And like, I talk about the voice of the people. I used to talk about them all the time. I think they're Russians. I think it's a Russian bot farm or something, because they're just sowing seeds of hate and disunity.
Bizarre. It is weird. Like, it is weird. You have to tap into when people are expressing real emotion, because I think you start to pick up like what is bot behavior online, and
Yep.
you start to see you have to like you have to, as a very intelligent friend of ours says, you have to loosen your focus. You have to widen your gaze, and when you do that, you'll start to see that like some comments not only look similar, they're the exact same, and they're popping up in different accounts on different things, and it's what's really wild is how quickly it happens. If a post goes up, how quickly some of the first top comments start to steer the narrative. These are not people.
They're not people.
They're not people, dude.
5 years ago, I would go to the comment section on like a KMOV post, and it was a good way to kind of gauge what at least the online crowd thought about an issue. Now, it's just like you used to be able to read reviews on a product. The companies figure out that we're reading reviews on the products. So someone in the fucking boardroom goes, get me 1,000 5-star reviews on this product right now. That way we take the power out of the consumer, out of the people's hands. And that's what has happened. People knew people were getting a gauge on how things were. This COVID, especially during COVID, it was like, vaccine, okay, now no vaccine, no, we got that, okay, now we got people commenting, okay, I'm kind of getting a read. Now I may change my mind a little bit, because I've seen so many people saying, the vaccine's good, I took the vaccine's great. Guess what? 95% of those fucking people is this sitting in a hotel or an apartment in
brick of them plugged up. A brick
yes!
of them plugged up. It's the craziest thing to see.
It really fucking crazy, dude. Thousands of them all just going send, send. There were some comments in this Voice of the People article where I'm like, there's no way that's a real human. No human can even actually formulate thoughts like that, because it doesn't even make any sense. This person would have to be a fucking moron to even come up with these thoughts, and the thought is solely there to rile people up. And it's not trolling. It's not like the old school real person troll that you kind of get an idea for. Now it's like troll farms, dude.
Dude, it's and to what end? I mean, is it obviously there's one that's kind of operating on a on a political spectrum, right? There's that thing that's happening. There's another thing that's happening where it's like you express something you want to work on or something maybe you're insecure about. Now all of a sudden the bot farm has targeted a million different things that you can take or really goes heavy on like the hot influencers in your feed. And then next thing you know, we've got whatever supplements, or we've got this program, this course. What was the guy's name? Mystery. Remember Mystery?
Best.
Dude, can you imagine what Mystery?
I bought Styles' book.
Can you imagine what Mystery could do with the algorithm?
I can only dream, brother. I can only dream. Styles was the guy from Rolling Stone that went with him and wrote a book. It's actually a really good book.
Really?
Yeah, it's just kind of like dudes' tales in LA picking up chicks and stuff. I mean, I hated it. I went out and did the mystery method with my buddies. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst.
It's the worst.
It's the worst, dude. I remember going up to a table of girls because that was a big thing. You needed to go up to a table full of women and ask them an if or question, like, do you like cats or dogs better? Do you like, like that kind of question? Start a conversation. So I'm at McGurk's and I go up to this table. It's me and a table of all dudes and a table of just 7 or 8 chicks downwind a little bit. So I go walk over to the table, strap my stuff over, sit down at the table at the one empty chair. Immediately they're like, gross. Get what? I can feel the shift in energy where they're like, ugh, gross. What's happening? I sit down and I go, ladies, question. Who do you think the greatest rapper of all time is? Eminem. And I laid out like 3 or 4 and they just all like, can you leave? And I was like, fair enough. All right. That doesn't work. Mystery's full of absolute garbage. How dare he fucking embarrass me like that?
Well,
God damn it all.
You didn't lead with the proper question, which is the nanny, Daphne, or Mr. Belvedere.
That's true.
You'll know everything you need to know about a person based on which of those 3 people.
I used to just go, how's that?
How's that vintage? How's that vintage?
Hi, my name's Steve. Nice to meet you.
They're like, Jesus, what is that? And you're like 6 homeless gentlemen outside. It's a salad.
Don't act like you don't know. There is, and what's crazy? Any
Keith,
guys
you don't recognize Keith's smell? Come on.
Yeah, you liar. You tell me someone
liar.
doesn't recognize Keith's smell, I'll show you a liar.
I'll show you a liar, and honestly, maybe a traitor to their country, if we're being honest.
You know what's crazy too? You can just like go up and talk to women normally.
Here's the deal. I wish someone would have told me at a younger age. I just assumed, honestly, like, what was it? Big Mouth. Several years ago we were talking about that. If I would have known, because I grew up Catholic, so literally everything that I think is a gross, disgusting sin that is taking me further from God.
Makes me horny.
Women are angels who don't do that. They're little angel babies. They're little cherubs. They don't think like you disgusting little fuck mongrel. That's what Sister Renee said to me. You disgusting little fuck mongrel. These girls don't think like that.
I think that is in the book of Ephesians too.
Yeah, the book of Ephesians say, don't be a fuck mongrel. Respect women.
I think Mystery quoted that in his book. That's the preface or the foreword or whatever. I'm not a book guy.
I'm not a big reader.
All right, cool. Let's go on to the next topic. I just want to throw this out there. You know how the Venezuela stuff's going on?
Yes.
Okay, well, everyone is kind of like, oh, we're going to Venezuela for oil. And if you notice the airspace over Venezuela, no one can fly over Venezuela now, and all the freaks on Reddit are showing.
Of the drugs. It's because of the drugs.
My favorite people on the internet are the people who watch the shipping routes and the plane routes. What the fuck?
We gotta have them.
Time?
We gotta have them. We gotta have these people.
We do. What time? What kind of time they got on their hands that
That's
they
it.
can watch the
It's amazing. They
shipping
have
lanes.
the same amount of time as us. They're the Night's Watch. They're
They
on the wall.
are.
They're on
They
the wall.
are.
It's a thankless job that people
they're
far
criminals.
south of it could never understand the ramifications if they didn't do their job. their
Dude, this
duty.
is such a great analogy, dude. Some of them are convicts. Some of them
All
are
of us
honorable men.
are living in relative peace and like a comfort. And meanwhile, there's just a line of folks on the wall, the ice wall, that are just tracking every kind of locomotive, plane, ship, foot traffic even. These guys read on it.
Yes,
And if we can't tap into that data, because here's the deal. The governments, they all have it. They got satellites.
Yep.
They're tracking this stuff all the time. So we
Yep.
got to be able to counter that with our own guerrilla transportation traffic software, which is really special people who
You nailed it, dude.
They're the same type of people that play like Train Simulator or planes. Like that's what they do. They're just driving train. They're just
I'm
cruising
just
along.
driving a train,
I'm
baby.
just driving a train, baby. I got to listen.
Honest work.
I need you to keep it down because the train's got to leave the station in the next 20 seconds. I can't leave before that because there's another train's got to get out of the station before then. We're leaving in 20 seconds. We got to get there on time. So we need those people.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we definitely need those people. That is such a phenomenal analogy. Because, okay, so on some of my sources, we've been blowing up those Venezuelan fishing boats and stuff, and everybody's like, oh, Venezuela's got oil. Venezuela does have a ton of oil, okay? They got a lot of oil. It, like, rivals freaking Saudi Arabia. Well, there is a neighboring country that I'm sure 90% of Americans probably have never even heard of. It's Guyana. Okay, they're neighbors to Venezuela, and I'm just saying this to people. Put in the back of your head, just put it back there, lock it up, keep it in the back of your brain. Guyana's got some oil, and the oil they have it doesn't need as much refining as the Venezuelan oil. So I wonder if this is some sort of play to get in the area of Guyana and start sucking some of that oil like a milkshake, like Daniel Plainview's milkshake straw. I think that's the play. I'm just putting it out there so we can come back to this moment and be like, oh, shit, Stephen Craig, we're right again. What do you know? They were right on again.
Well, I mean, the day we saw the boat get blown up, I was like, well, this is nonsense. Even like this is complete and utter nonsense.
As a fisherman, though,
I think we had a show. It doesn't matter. First off, it doesn't matter if the boat's made of fentanyl. Okay, it doesn't matter. Like that's not how this works. We don't just fucking kill drug dealers. And also, big tough guy, 0% of the fentanyl has come out of Venezuela. Please, motherfuckers, do not start with me. Like I'm actually, this is the fun part. This is the fun part where I get to start going ham on the right? Because I do it on the left for a long time, and now I just get to start going ham on these mouth breathing. I'm fucking Sylvester Stallone over the top. All right?
Over the
Let me
top.
tell you why
dude.
you are a simple fucking rock-headed fucking dipshit if you think that fentanyl is a problem coming out of Venezuela. You fucking cousin fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up. If you were so tough and you wanted to keep our streets safe, well, why don't you just fucking wage the war on China then? Fucking let's pull out all of the fucking guesswork, you big fucking tough guy. You big fucking tough guy, and go to where the fucking fentanyl has been the problem the whole time, which is the 300-year fucking opium war that I tell you about all the time. I tell you about it all the fucking time, Steve.
Payback's a
I'm
bitch.
done telling about it.
I mean, I think you could have got your point across without all the name calling.
No, I can't. I'm tired of these fucking stupid dipshits. I'm tired of it.
A lot of them are bots. Don't let them fire you up.
Here's the thing. Okay.
You're not even talking to real people, Craig.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. I got my hat on backwards. It's fucking over the top time. Okay. So I can't be held accountable for how
that's
badly
true.
I beat your fucking stupid little ass for believing stupid little shit. And so people are like, well, I'm allowed an opinion. This isn't a matter of opinion, dipshit. It's not a matter of opinion. None of it is coming from Venezuela. If there's any fentanyl coming from Venezuela, it started with the Central Intelligence Agency in the United States of America. Okay? So take your opinion. Don't even wad it up tight. Keep it nice and loose like that dumb fucking asshole of yours and shove it up in there. You're an idiot.
This is over the top, Craig. He is not not liable for any of the words
Guys,
he
listen,
has
I'm
just
sorry.
said with his hat backward. Almost pulled a Macho Man Randy Savage there, Craig. That's Mote. That's Mote and Mofote.
Mofote.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to be going to give Guyana and Venezuela a little freedom. We all know the
Listen,
playbook.
it's also a big distraction. It's a big distraction from the real crazy bad thing that's going on right now. We're already in World War III. Whether or not anybody wants to. Oh, 100%. The Ukraine Russia thing, definitely catalyst to it. Shit's about to pop off in the Far East. Japan and China are not feeling it for one another again. We're starting to look back on the days of yore, if you will, since it's Christmas season. It's the holiday season.
And Scoop Diddy.
going to blow China out of Taiwan, and then we're all gonna die because it's coming down the chimney down. No, really, Taiwan is about to pop off. And if you think our life is hard now, I don't know, boy. I don't think there's a whole lot of things to be excited about.
What?
That's really what Venezuela is about. Venezuela is partially about oil, but only very small partially. It's about aligning the entire Western Hemisphere with the United States is what it's about. It's about not letting China and or Russia have any kind of influence on either of the Americas, which is a fucking hilarious deal because the amount of private real estate and farmland that China owns in the United States, like start at home. It's okay. Like, listen, if we're going to do it, let's do it because it doesn't appear that diplomacy is an option. If we're going to do it, just fucking do it. We got shit to do. Right now, this is where I'm at. If I'm the United States, I'm Skittles at the gas station while you and Benny Boy are like the European Union and everybody else. And you're like, and I'm fucking Skittles. Like, you gonna do it or what, motherfucker?
Don't lump me in. I was Switzerland, dog. I was Switzerland in there. I was everybody's friend. I was holding everybody's money. I was fine.
You were holding the gold. You were holding the gold, baby.
Yeah, I've been in that gas station 1,000 times.
You grew up in that gas station.
Yeah, I got a seed bank. Now, when my dad would make me sit in the car, it was a little squirrely out in that parking lot. And I'm like, Dad, can we go to QT? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's down the road, like 2 miles. He's like, I'm out of gas. I'll get gas wherever the hell I want.
I've been looking at maybe, moving to Japan.
Really?
Yeah, I've always liked Japan. I just want to change it up a little bit. The problem is Japan does not allow dual citizenship. So if you that's the other thing. I need everyone to get on board. Like with how the rest of the world operates before you start calling us like the worst people in the world. It's so hard to go and live anywhere else. And everyone's like, I'm fucking trapped here. I'm fucking trapped here. It's like, well, why are you trapped here? Is there like a standard of living that you have to meet in order to live in their place? Do you have to, or is it because there's this weird thing. I've wanted America to leave NATO for the last 20 years of my life. I don't think that NATO does anything for us. So whenever people are like, oh, the UN says, and NATO says, bitch, we are both. I am the UN and I am NATO. And until you fucking start carrying your fucking weight, you'll do what the fuck I say. So we finally have a guy who's willing to kind of say that to the rest of the world. And I fucking hate how he says it so much where I'm like, God, just shut up. Like, couldn't we have had anybody who could articulate an adult point in order to make this really great point that it's like, hey, you fucking people are responsible. The EU is collapsing. The EU is a fucking Ponzi scheme. And they have their debt consolidation. Like, it's a whole fucking mess over there. I don't give a fuck what those fucking inbred farmers fucking think of us over in Europe. I don't care. I've never cared what anybody anywhere in the world thinks. I don't care what fucking anybody thinks of me. Just like you were saying, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. While I'm fucking carrying the fucking bags of fucking I remember I used to work for my uncles, right? And I was the guy that had to carry shingles up onto the roof.
Oh yeah.
Right? And I'm just fucking lugging 80-pound bags of shingles up the fucking ladder and tossing them up on the roof and doing that. Do you think I would give a fuck what somebody on the ground with a fucking broom, what they thought if I was doing enough to get the shingles up on the roof? If you don't have a bag of shingles on your arm, get the fuck. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Shut the fuck up.
I'm only listening to the guy carrying 2 things of shingles up the ladder.
Maybe 3. I was with this unit one time. This guy, Brian, he carried 3 bags of shingle at a time. I was like 12 years old. He was an ex-college football player. And so I was like 12 years old, and I'm like, you are a man. You are a mountain of a man. Like, he could do or say anything. I thought he was the coolest guy in the world. Why? Because my job from fucking 6 to 3 was to carry fucking shingles up and down ladders. So the guy that could do that the best, coolest guy in the world as far as I was fucking concerned.
Exactly. No doubt.
You know? So anyway, I got off on a tangent, but I don't give a fuck what some hoity-toity pussy who can't fucking defend himself thinks about how I defend them. I don't care.
Fair enough.
I don't think anybody should. I don't think anybody should. I think
No.
we have this weird thing where like people think screaming louder means people should care more, and it's just not so. It's just not so.
Yeah, you got to be compelling.
People that don't want to live in people that don't want to live in a meritocracy, people that don't want to be judged on the merits of their fucking efforts, they have the loudest and dumbest opinions. Because it's like you're not doing anything. You're just an idea guy. Like, it's cool to be an idea guy, but you got to try some of the ideas out. You got to implement some of the ideas.
Yeah.
You got to do that.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that.
You with that, my dog? You with that, my dog? You with that?
You gotta choose fear or love. You gotta choose. Right. And it's hard right now because, I mean, I hope we're not heading towards World War III.
We are.
I don't know how it's sustainable.
I do too, by the way. I do too. I think a lot of people are like, we need a revolution. I'm like, you're not prepared for a revolution.
Oh.
You're not prepared
revolution
for World
sounds
War III.
Fun as hell, dude. A little
but
bit.
You're
like
not.
It.
Most people are not prepared for what that actually means.
No, we've traded freedom for
most
comfort.
people can't miss a paycheck. What are we talking about? Like, people want to talk about a revolution. Most of these people, they can't function. Like, they can't meet basic needs.
Well, what do you need? What do you need money for when we just go raid all of the meat packing facilities? We go raid the grocery stores. You go. That's how you get the food. Own a few grocery stores. I think there's a will. There's a where there's a will. There's a way.
Well, I would say that the guy who owns the grocery store could just shoot you.
Not with my army.
He could shoot all of them too.
I got a rat.
You shoot all of them too.
You think a guy who works at Schnucks is going to be able to take out Steve Elgin's militia? You are a fool.
You
sir.
act like you never saw the fucking Rodney King footage, dog. I mean, when some Koreans.
Oh, the Koreans. I'm not going after Korean stores.
Down, but no. Well, that's where I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out in the Korean grocery store. I don't give a.
That's fine.
You think
They're
I'm hanging
allies.
Out at Straub's? You think I'm going to Straub's, dude?
They're allies, dog.
I'm not going to Straub's, homie. I'm going to the fucking international market where it reeks of dirty fish and fucking cold, hot lead and cold steel, baby. That's where I'm hanging out.
Okay. Guys, what a show. What a show today. Really regretting that Venezuela-Ghana talk we had there.
Oh, yeah, you should.
I'm dumb.
Whatever. I don't know anything. That's all I know. All I know is I don't know fucking anything. People tune in to hear us make asses of ourselves, and it's fine. We're the fucking court jesters.
No, we're not. What are you doing?
We're the court fucking jesters. It's fine. You don't really care about it. It's fine. You didn't elect us. You didn't elect us to fucking solve your problems, so I don't have to care about your problems. That's the deal. You didn't. If you want me to fix your problems, you got to give me the keys to the fucking. You got to give me the keys to the castle. You know what I'm saying? You want me to fix it all? You want me to fix it all? Well, get Daddy's tool belt and get the fuck out of the way. Maybe keep it down a little bit. Keep the little chatter down a little bit. We're going to go do some work.
Don't you think it's a little contradictory, though?
Yeah, it's plenty contradictory. It has to be. That's what shows I have wrinkles in my brain. The wrinkles on this side are fighting the wrinkles on this side.
Here we go again. There's no talking to this guy. There's no talking to him when he's like this.
I'm on a fucking rant, baby.
He's like,
Coffee's
Steve,
good today.
You take
Go
your
ahead.
kid to the bus. I'm gonna keep going here for.
Yeah, fucking let it run. Let it run. I got a few things on my mind. I'm gonna tell these fucking jackals. All right.
Okay, I gotta get the kid to the bus stop.
Get the kid to the bus stop. We love you guys. Get out
New
this
Year's.
quiz, Dick. It's clear. Whatever your sexual proclivity is, check out New Year's. Gotta get those. I'm gonna do that first thing this morning. We're gonna have tickets for sale. We just want to have an idea so we know how much food to cater in, baby.
Yep, we're catering. I got some.
We got to get an idea for how much food you want to cater in, baby.
Talked to the caterer yesterday too. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
God,
good
that
stuff.
fucking pervert. That fucking dirty pervert.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of perverted food choices. I can't wait.
Well, he has to wear clothes while he cooks it.
No, he doesn't. That's
No, he
bullshit.
does.
No. You said last year everyone had to be naked, and now this year only clothed cooks.
Real quick, give me a
consistent.
number. Give me a number.
Oh, the devil again. Let's do 3. We're talking about Tommy B. Tommy
One,
B's birthday is on a 3.
3. Oh. Today, buddy,
Satan seed.
you are the Queen of Cups.
Queen of Cucks.
Queen of Cups, baby. I'll put in the page what that means for you, for everybody. You're drawing
Please
cards.
do.
I've decided you're drawing cards for the whole group every day.
Sweet.
And we're gonna apply that to our daily message. Guys,
Let's go.
thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in every morning. We have so much fun. Listen to a couple of dickheads ramble about all the world's problems.
Yeah,
and how we're
Craig had so much fun today.
I did actually did. I had a pretty good time. Look at that. Look at that. That's how much range I got.
Oh, lift it
I
up,
picked
dude.
up that much, baby. I picked up that much. Ah!